Okay. Yeah, you're good. Hi, my name is Kayla. How was your drive-in?
It was okay.
That's good to hear. How's your day going?
It's going pretty well.
Okay,
Overall.
that's awesome. So before we get into our session today, I want to talk to you about confidentiality. Do you know what that is?
Kind of.
Okay, so there are 5 parameters to confidentiality, okay? The first parameter is harm to self and harm to others. So if you disclose to me that you're going to hurt yourself or you're going to hurt somebody else, I do have to report that to somebody. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
The other one is abuse and neglect. So if someone at home is hurting you or if something is happening in your life, I do have to report that kind of stuff. It's just really to keep you safe and to keep everything that happens in your life safe for you. I just want to make sure that safety is my first priority, obviously. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, and then our other ones. Have you ever been in trouble with the law? Have you ever had to go to
No, not
court?
really.
Okay, so the other one is subpoena. And if I am subpoenaed, that means a judge would court order my documents, and I would have to supply copies of them to the judge and to the jury for the court case. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other one's actually really awesome. It's called supervision. So here at our company, we're really big, and we have lots of people on our staff team, and we have lots of staff members, so we really get to indulge and really give really good explanations and cases to our clients and give good suggestions by communicating with each other on what's going on. Then we can get suggestions from each other, we can pull, and it really gives you the best experience as the client.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, it also offers us opportunities for funding. So if something's going on and I can talk to my supervisor, there's a possibility that I could get funding for you guys. And I could support you better. Do you understand all of that?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever done counseling before?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did that go?
It went fine. I didn't do it for very long, just because my schedule got busy.
Can you tell me more?
It was just when I was younger, like stress and stuff.
What did you like about it?
I mean, I liked being able to talk to someone about it, but I don't know, it didn't go super well for me.
Okay, what went wrong?
Nothing specifically. I don't think I really committed to it, you know?
Okay. So, was there anything that the counselor did that you didn't like?
No, I think that I just didn't have enough of a reason to be there, and I just, you know, it was fine. But I'm ready to put my all into fixing what's going on, so.
Okay, I really like to hear that. I like to hear that you're willing to put an effort to really work on what's going on. What would your ideal counseling session look like? I just want to get some ideas before we move into it.
Yeah, I mean, I just, it's really nice to have someone to bounce ideas off of and get some feedback, or if there's any, just get more perspectives on what's happening.
Okay, I think I can offer that. So can you tell me what brought you into here today?
Yeah, I've been having a lot of issues at work with the scheduling. It's really tough for me because we don't get our schedules until right at the start of the week, so it's hard to really plan anything, and yeah, I don't get along with my bosses that well, so.
Okay, can you tell me what the schedule looks like for you?
Well, it's pretty standard. I still get the amount of hours that I want and all that. It's more that things are really short notice, and switching with people is hard because we only know what the schedule is on Sunday, and then you have the rest of the weekend. Yeah, it just makes things really stressful.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah. Okay. So what things have you tried? What things are you currently doing and trying to mediate this problem?
Well, I mean, I've talked to my coworkers and stuff a little bit about it, and we've tried to be pretty understanding with each other if we need to switch shifts and all that. It's just it's I like feeling prepared, so it's a little bit stressful for me to be learning so short notice.
So what I'm hearing is that you're frustrated and upset with not being able to plan your life beforehand and getting notice just like a week before. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, about how often do you feel frustrated? Like.
It's usually mostly just right when I get it. After that, I deal with it because I have to. But it's more just the being frustrated right when I see it, and then realizing when things overlap and all that.
And what does that frustration look like?
Well, it's just I kind of feel angry mostly, and yeah.
What do you do when you feel angry?
I mean, I don't really do a whole lot about it, but I just kind of take some deep breaths and move on.
Do you do anything to calm yourself down?
No, not really. I mean, I think it'll just kind of, it goes away over, the day. It just kind of messes up the whole day for me.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think would be important for me to know before we try and set something?
I don't think so. I mean, I think that, it's just kind of dealing with that disappointment right when I get it, and the stress of that it's been getting to me lately.
Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how frustrated are you in that moment?
I mean, it kind of depends on how bad the schedule is, but usually around a 7-ish.
Okay, and what does a 7 feel to you in your body?
Like tightness, kind of pressure, and like clenching my teeth and my fists, and just, yeah.
Okay. And where would you like to be?
Probably more like a 4, I think.
Okay, and what would a 4 look like?
I mean, I know that things aren't always going to go my way, so, but I just like a better way to manage at the onset of getting really upset about those things and getting really stressed about it the day of, kind of.
Yeah, okay, and let's say we're in a perfect world and you get to work and your schedule is how you want it to look. What does that look like for you?
I guess it just would kind of feel like all the puzzles falling into place. Like none of the stuff on none of my shifts are overlapping with other stuff outside of work, like friends and family and other plans. But just kind of being calm about it.
And why do you think your work does that? Why do you think they set the schedule a week before?
I mean, I know that scheduling is tough.
Yeah.
Like, I know that it's really hard to coordinate. But I think it's probably mostly that, and that once you fall behind 1 week, it's hard to come back from it. So they've ended up just giving it to us as soon as they make it, which is always right before the week starts.
Yeah, that would be really frustrating.
Yeah.
Do you feel there is anything that you could do that you haven't tried yet that you think would be a good thing to try?
Well, I mean, I do kind of feel like when I'm mad like that, I get a lot of pent up energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm not always in a place where I can go and run somewhere and get it all out, but maybe some kind of physical activity would help, or scheduling in some kind of break where I can do a lot of movement and just work through it that way.
I really appreciate you talking about the emotional aspect and how frustrated it's making you feel. I'm thinking more like fixing the issue with the scheduling, have you tried reaching out to your boss and talking to him? Have you tried any solutions in that regard?
I mean, I'm kind of nervous about it, and I also, I understand that their job is hard, so
Yeah.
I don't want to make it too stressful for them either. So I haven't really mentioned it to my boss, no.
I really respect your ability to look at both sides. Like, you recognize how it is affecting you, but also that it's affecting the other people, and that it's hard for your boss. And being able to see all the sides of the story, I found that really admirable.
Thank you.
So, do you think a good goal would be to try? Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Do you think a good goal would be to try and send an email to your boss? Then you don't have to address it in the moment, and you get some time to think about your feelings, and maybe asking him to get on a set schedule so you have the same shifts each week?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I guess I feel like in the moment I'll kind of get nervous, so emailing might be a better idea so I can lay it all out ahead of time.
What do you think that email would be structured like for you?
I mean, I would definitely kind of say the same thing that I told you, that like I totally get that it's probably stressful for him too, but just, yeah, I would probably, you know, introduce what the issue is, but then try and see if there's a time that we can meet and come up with a solution together, because yeah, I think we could probably both do things that would make it easier for us.
When do you think a good time to send this email would be?
I mean, I don't have work tomorrow, so I could probably set aside some time to make it and send it.
Yeah, and I like that. That's a perfect idea. And then like we can brainstorm some other ideas if the email route doesn't go well. Maybe talk about some other solutions that could happen. Is there anything else you'd like to talk to me about today?
No, that's pretty much the biggest issue. I mean, I like my job other than that, and like everything else is going pretty well, so.
Tell me what you do.
I work at a grocery store.
Okay. And what section are you in?
Produce.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So if you feel like you're ready to wrap up and you have a good solution today, we talked about you being stressed out at work because of the schedule, and it seems as if you're stressed out with the schedule and that you're looking for some guidance to find a solution to mediate some of this stress. And we talked about maybe some coping strategies for your initial anger, but also a solution for you to reach out to your boss to maybe get some clarification on finding maybe a set time for you. Does that sound about right? Like, what happened?
Yeah. I think I just needed to hear that it was okay to reach out to him, because it kind of, I was nervous, but I think if it was nice to get another perspective on it.
I think you're gonna do great. Okay, and trust me. I feel like you're taking the right approach to this, and that you will find your solutions that you're looking for, even if we need to experiment a little more. And it's hard to control the schedule and what that looks like, but we can try our best to mediate. And if the solution doesn't work, then maybe we can talk about some behavioral coping strategies in our next session.
Yeah,
How would you feel about that?
That sounds like a good plan.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I really appreciated meeting you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you too.
Have an amazing day, okay? A safe drive home.
You too.